Looking at world events that still touch life here in Maine, on March 31st, 1889, the Eiffel Tower officially opened in Paris, a 980-foot iron skeleton that many critics first called an eyesore. Why does it matter to us Mainers? Well, because the Eiffel Tower quickly became a symbol of what bold engineering and imagination can do, the same spirit that built ships in Bath, mills across the state, and bridges and lighthouses that dot our coast. It helped usher in a new age of steel, design, and modern architecture that shaped the skylines of Boston, New York, and beyond. Today, students from Maine study the math and engineering behind the tower, and travelers take their first trips overseas and look up at the lattice of iron, feeling both very far from home and also deeply connected to a wider world. The Eiffel Tower's opening reminds us that daring ideas in one country can inspire generations everywhere. Until tomorrow, I'm Brian Sullivan.